And we are back with the Perk build suggestion part of the video. Falcon's favorite part. It's something that Falcon always looks forward to when we are starting a new chapter with killers as such. We never do survivors because survivors are all the same. So Falcon has some builds with Springtrap and maybe some builds that you can use on other killers. So Falcon, the show is yours.
Thanks. Okay, bro. So let's start with Springtrap's teachables. As always.
Mm-hmm.
The first perk is Help Wanted.
And you're gonna need that help.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of help.
yeah. To be honest, bro, the name of this perk, is almost perfect because the perk itself is asking for help
Yeah,
because I'm garbage.
yeah, bro. What kind of liquor would you recommend to help people play with this perk?
Yeah. Anyway,
I bet whiskey.
let's try to make this perk powerful. So we can combo it with machine learning.
Okay.
Yeah. Save it best for last. And cook the grass.
One of
Yes.
one really, this is a really good perk, guys. This one is really good. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the build is self-explanatory, I think. But anyway, let me explain. Because, help wanted activates when one generator is completed.
Correct.
So we are creating a combo with other perks which also activates when one generator is completed. So with this build, you will kick one generator, in particular the generator with the most progress.
Yeah.
When the generator is completed, you will get the two tokens from Coupe de Grace.
Cool.
You will get, So basically, you get an increase in the lunge, okay?
Mm-hmm.
With machine learning, you get speed bonus,
Yeah.
and with help wanted, you get a decreased cooldown for basic attacks.
Damn.
Yeah. So basically, you become very strong with your basic attacks basically.
So
And
basically, a pseudo machine gun.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are turning machine learning into machine gun basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on top of that, you always have saved best for last. So you get an even less basic attack cooldown.
Damn.
Huh.
Yeah, that goes to almost like what, 50%?
Yeah, more or less. But maybe even something more, I think.
Damn. Then you will be down in survivors really fast. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
if you can do the computation, but I think the maximum percentage will be 57%.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is with 8 tokens of Save Best for Last.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I think that, with this combo, you can, make this perk usable. So, bro, if, I would call this build, yeah, something like, Survivor completed one generator, now they will pay for that.
Yeah, I mean, with and I got experience with 3 of the 4 perks, you know. Because machine learning, it's like you get stealth because you become
Yeah,
undetectable.
also, yeah.
You get the movement speed. I mean, believe it or not, Kate, 8% haste and undetectable is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really a lot. Like, and then combined with Coup de Grey, if you hit someone once, and then you do use Coup de Grey, basically, you hit someone once, they try to run away, and then you immediately Coup de Grey and you got them.
Right.
Right, Falcon?
Yes.
It's 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 powerful. This is really a powerful perk, you know. The combo, I mean. Yeah, you need 3 other perks to make 1 perk viable, but at least it works, you know? Don't you think?
Yeah, why not, bro?
So, do you have anything else to add to it?
We can go to the next build, bro.
Okay. Okay. So, what's the next one?
So, yeah, so clean up. And this time we use Haywire.
Oh, haywire, okay.
It's time, bro.
Oh my god. Oh. No.
Okay, so since Haywire is an endgame perk, we are going to create a build for protecting the exit gates, basically. Okay, and maybe make the life of survivors harder, while they try to open the gate.
Okay.
So the second perk is none are free.
What?
It's from the Hound Master.
Yeah.
No, sorry, the goal.
None are free, okay.
Yeah. Bro, I'm getting a bit confused with all the perks we have in the game now.
Yeah, I get that feeling also a lot.
Yeah. The next perk is No Way Out.
Okay. Next perk.
Yes. The last perk you have multiple options, but I think Blood Warden is a decent choice. And let me explain why.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the build. When you get to the end game, you will have this situation. You have no way out, so survivors will not be able to open the gate.
Correct.
At the same time, you have none are free. So windows and pallets, are blocked by the
Yeah.
entity.
True.
Yeah. So you have one entire minute to chase and catch survivors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
and it will be easy because they can't use pallets and vaults.
that's true. It's,
After
it's
no way
basically
out,
an entire dead zone, eh? Then,
yes,
yeah,
and of course you have since you have this build, you have to adapt your playstyle throughout the game. So basically, your primary objective during the game is to create dead zones.
Mm.
true.
Okay, so basically you have to get ready for the end game.
And you have to hook all four survivors.
Yeah, you can play nice.
Well, as nice as you're allowed to be, eh?
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, No Way Out is expired. So now you start to get value from Haywire. And there are two situations at this point. The survivor will try, to leave the gate at 99%. But if they do so, Haywire will make the gate regress.
True.
Okay? Yeah. And you are already getting value. If the survivor decides to counter Haywire, he has to open the gate.
Also true,
Because,
yeah.
yeah, because you can't leave the gate at 99% anymore. So you have to open it.
Okay.
Yeah. Finally, this means that you can use Blood Warden because you know what, bro? Uh, Blood Warden, has a good effect. We know that. The
That's
thing
true.
is, survivors will not open the gate. They will leave the gate at 99%.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So with this new perk, we can avoid that situation, and maybe finally we can get value from Blood Warden.
Oh yeah. That's true because Blood Warden also block the gate for like 60
Yeah,
seconds.
you have another minute.
Man, imagine, you they open the exit gate, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They have to open the gate,
Yeah,
bro.
but imagine they open it. One survivor has an axe in his back. You grab that survivor, and you go immediately towards the hook because the other survivors are, for example, still healthy or they are, as such, they want to save.
Mhm.
And you put that one survivor on the hook and Blood Warden activate, and then you go to the exit gate where the survivors are, and you
Yeah,
start slugging them.
of course.
That's pretty crazy, man.
It's a good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, bro, the efficacy depends on the killer you are playing, of
Yep.
course. But considering that Springtrap has the security doors, it should be pretty dangerous with this build.
Yeah. But also with the grab, that he has,
Yeah, also.
because that could save up a lot of time, because you throw your axe at a survivor, you grab that survivor, and then you immediately hook them. And when they have the gate open, immediately Blood Warden. And then you can start slugging.
Yeah.
And then you only have to hook like two survivors, and the last one you can and if those survivors are on that hook, then and the last survivor lays on the ground, then you can immediately mori them.
Mm-hmm.
basically. It's a good build, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's a good build. I mean, yeah, 3 perks will do most of the work. That's for sure. You know, but at least you try to make something that works. You know, even though that perk works completely against you, at least you made something with it. You know.
Oh yeah.
So what is the next build?
Okay, you can clean up, and let's go to the last teachable, which is Phantom Fear.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think I can suggest, several options for this build, but anyway, let's start with the first one, which is Infectious Fright.
Mm.
Then we have X Face the Darkness.
That's the night perk.
Yes. And Ultimate Weapon.
There we go.
Okay. So, you know, uh, I could call this build Make Them Scream. Yeah. Because, yeah, think about it. With this build, you have the possibility to make survivors which are inside and outside your terror radius scream. Yeah, because Phantom Fear and Infectious Fright works inside your terror radius,
True.
and Face the Darkness works outside your terror radius.
Oh yeah, when you're going
Yeah.
to a security door.
Yeah, so they will just scream, regardless of your terror radius, and of course you have ultimate weapon to, so basically you can open one locker and you get information. Okay,
Cool.
yeah, because at that point, yeah, think about it. You open the locker and you get a notification with the ultimate weapon. The survivor will try to hide, yeah, but you have Phantom Fear, so you just go to the notification area,
Mm-hmm.
and the survivor will scream with the Phantom Fear.
Yeah,
So
because they will see you.
yeah, so he can't hide from you.
Yeah. Yeah, this
It always gives them away.
yeah, it's a good tracking tool. It's a really good tracking tool. You know what?
Yeah.
Just for you guys that want to know, this perk, Face the Darkness, also work with the twins when you're using Victor.
Yes.
Mm.
It's kind of funny, but you don't see the auras with Victor. That's the only thing. But it is enough to harass them, you know, that he can't do the worker shots. That's mostly it. But yeah, this is fun, Falcon.
Yeah,
It,
it's a good one.
it reminds me of that other screen perk with when you break a pallet.
Thwack.
Yeah, Twak. Because I remember that we had a build with Twak.
Yeah, in the past, yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun because you saw non-stop auras and such. It was so crazy. It was like a party out there. It was a madhouse. The crazies were walking outside. It was, and I also remember with Kate that when I was using Ultimate Weapon on Wesker, I think that was with Halloween. I sent that video to Kate at the time, where I was playing Wesker on the Borgo. I had Coulrophobia and I had Ultimate Weapon and such. I think Kate was laughing about that one. Because the survivors were non-stop screaming and they had trouble healing and such. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is. That is.
I don't know if Kate reviewed that round or something. So because I
what?
I don't know if you reviewed it or watched it. You know, the entire thing on yourself when you were
On myself.
Yeah, the gameplay of that video. With
I mean, I don't. I've watched a lot of videos. I just don't remember which one.
It's the Wesker one with the Borgo. I think it was the Halloween one.
Yeah, it must have been a little while ago there.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But that was a fun round. That round was really fun, yeah. I mean, I think Leon gave up on that one. I think he was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember it because it was just plain funny. It was really funny. But go further, Falcon.
Okay, bro. So I think we can have some variations of this build.
Let me guess. You got an aura pad of this one.
Not only that, bro.
Oh.
Or at least if we are talking about generator aura, because
No, I was talking survivor aura. Oh, so.
you can do that if you want. It's such a build would be more trivial, because you just have to use aura reading stuff, little pursuer, pretty standard stuff,
Here's a question, bro. A serious question, with help wanted. How many pads or pads to different builds do you have with this perk? How many pads do you have? Because you were talking about there is a lot of pads or variations with this build because of this perk. So how many do you have, basically?
I can suggest a couple of variations. Anyway, you will judge by yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, how many variations can you make with this just because of this one perk? Many variations of builds. With how flexible it is as such. That is what I'm saying.
Bro, I think a total of 3, maybe.
3 with this, just with this one perk. Damn.
Yeah.
So this perk has a lot of options. Then.
Yeah, bro, it's the best perk of Springtrap.
Damn.
So let me go to the next, which is, of course, you leave Phantom Fear, obvious. But this time we combo it with Deadman's Witch. Yeah. Distressing.
Let's see.
Yeah. And the last perk is a Scourge Hook, Jagged Compass, which should be from the Hound Master, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, this is another use of the new perk, the new teachable. Because with this combo, we are going to force Deadman's Witch. So let me explain how. You hook a survivor.
Yeah.
So you get information from Jagged Compass, so you know where survivors are repairing the generators with the most progress.
Correct.
Then you can go there. For example, if you're playing Springtrap, it's easy. Just use a security door. If you are playing another killer, just go to the gen.
Yeah, but if I can say something, bro, in connection with the security door,
Yeah.
that would counteract the perk.
Yeah, but you can still force Deadman switch on that generator,
Oh
bro.
yeah, true.
It,
Because by
no, it doesn't matter.
okay,
Okay. Anyway, even either if basically, it doesn't matter if you teleport or you go by foot.
yeah,
You will trigger Phantom Fear from a distance with because you have distressing. The
yeah.
survivor repairing that generator will scream and will force Deadman switch.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, so you block the generator and you can at the same time start a new chase.
Damn.
Huh. How do you come up with these?
After that, bro, rinse and repeat.
You should answer Kate's
Awesome.
question, bro. She has asked you something.
What?
How do you envision all of this? That's amazing.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I think I understand what I think I understand his way of thinking. He just wants the survivors to suffer.
Yeah.
I think that is how he thinks. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
how can I make these survivors suffer? Right, Falcon?
Oh yeah,
You just want them to suffer, eh?
yeah. And wait till the last build, bro. Yeah. So I can give you another variation of this build, bro.
Okay. Let me
Because
move.
yeah, I had the idea when we experimented with the PTB,
Yeah,
and because this perk can interrupt totem cleansing, okay?
yeah.
Yeah. So you can also protect your Devour Rope with this build.
Oh my god, I think I understand what it is going to be.
Yeah. So yeah, you put Devour Rope, of course. You put Thrill of the Hunt.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. And the last perk you have a different option, but I like Pentimento.
Okay, Pentimento.
Yeah, because we are gonna make them suffer, bro. Yeah. Okay. So this build should be easy to understand. So basically, you have your Diva rope, and you can protect the totem with Thrill of the Ant. So survivor will waste a lot of time trying to cleanse your totem. But you have Phantom Fear, so you can make them scream and you will interrupt the cleansing action.
And then they have to start anew again.
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
and
something.
and think about it.
Yeah,
Then, after some time, survivors will have a huge problem because if they manage to cleanse your Devour Rope, you can put Pentiment.
yeah.
So rinse and repeat. You can apply again Phantom Fear and make them softer even more. Yeah, but bro, and this is the best part. If you manage to get to 3 tokens of Devour Rope,
Yeah.
they will not be able to hide.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because as soon as they will scream with the Phantom Fear, you can down them with the Devour Rope.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and bro, that once Devour Rope is on, it's on full power,
Yeah.
Survivor will try to stealth, will try to hide from you.
Yes.
Yeah,
They will even They will even prioritize cleansing the totem over unhooking someone.
Yes.
That's how horrible it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, bro, if you are lucky, this build will be very annoying for survivors.
and you know who it is even more annoying?
Using it on the doctor.
Pinhead.
True, true.
Pinhead.
Yes.
That is even more annoying. Because not only do they have to worry about
Yeah, you have to do also the cube.
yes,
Oh, cute.
yeah, and if those hooks are there, if the hooks are coming and you're being pulled away from it, then you have to start anew cleansing the totems.
And
It's
bro, we didn't experiment with this, but maybe. Do you think that Phantom Fear will interrupt also the cube?
yes,
Because I think so.
yes, I think so too.
Okay, okay, I will have to try this build on Pinhead as soon as possible.
We can do that later after we are done with this. You know, easy and simple, guys. You
Yeah, but you mean on the PTB?
yes,
Mm, yeah, bro, I can wait for the live servers, no problem.
yeah, but you still get the PTB right. We can do it after this. Easy and simple. You know. I mean, it is for science, eh?
Huh?
It's for science, bro. You know, because we have to test it out in behind closed doors before we test it out on humans, right?
Okay, bro, we can try this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will remind you on that. So, do you have anything else to add, or is this all
I can suggest one last build.
for Springtrap?
Yeah, this time, I think it will be, efficient on Springtrap.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to get value from the security doors, and also the fact that you can hit survivors with the eggs and force them to be broken. So for this build we need gear add,
Yeah,
yeah, thrilling tremors, make your choice.
and bamboozle.
You could, but there are better options.
Okay.
You can use either Discordance
Yeah.
or the new Call of O'Brien also. I think both are good. So let me explain how to use this build with the Springtrap, because if you think about the security door, I think you will have an easy time. It's easy to understand. So basically, with this build, you injure one survivor. You
Yeah.
can use your aches,
Yeah.
and then you can leave that survivor. Okay, because you will get information from Gearhead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know where survivors are repairing generators. You can use security door and you go to that generator.
Oh my
Okay,
god, yeah.
yeah. Uh, Also, you have discordance. Okay, so you also get information from discordance. So again, you can just use your security door and teleport to that generator.
Yeah.
And in case you have no information, from discordance or gearhead, you still have thrilling tremors. Okay, so you can hook one survivor. You will know the generators they are repairing, and you can teleport to it with your power.
Yeah, true, because you will see the generators that are blocked.
Yes. Don't forget that they are buffing thrilling tremors with dispatch also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not only that, bro. You have on top of this, you have make your choice. So you can hide into your security door,
Yeah.
and yeah, and you wait till another survivor will go for the save.
Oh.
So after that, you can teleport to the hook
Yeah.
and catch the survivor, which will be exposed.
Okay, that is going to be fun. That's going to be fun. That is like.
It's bro. It is a very dynamic build.
Yeah, but I think it will take a while to master it, correct?
Of
Because
course.
because you need to understand the timings and everything.
Yeah. You have to be smart with your power. So both the fire axe and the teleport.
That's understandable. Seems like a fun thing to try. That's what I really say that, man. That is something that is fun to try, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Do you have anything else?
No, bro. I think we're done with the build suggestion.
Okay, guys. After this, we will have the Claudette test. I will first say I want to thank our lovely Kucho Kate. She will not be a part of the Claudette test because, well, we recorded that before she was even before she even joined in. So,
Right.
and she doesn't have the PTB. If she had the PTB, she would have joined in. But, uh, but she doesn't have it at the moment. Of course, we thank Falcon, my co-host, who is always there. He
You're welcome.
he always brings the builds to the yard, and them are right. They are better than yours, right, Falcon?
Yeah.
Your perk builds bring all the boys to the yards, right? And damn right, they are better than yours. There's a song, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally it goes like, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yards. Damn right, they're better than yours. Damn right, they are better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. But your perk builds are better than theirs, you know? And damn
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
they are better than theirs. Damn right, they are better than theirs. You can teach them, but they have to charge, bro.
Okay.
And you know what charge means, eh?
I think so, bro.
They have to pay you.
Okay.
They have to pay you for teaching them how to make good builds.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course we have the lovely Kuchu Kate. It was fun again to have her with us,
Yes.
like always. I mean, it's always nice to have her here, especially when we get to see her sociopathic side. With I can't wait to use it. So I pity the survivors already because I know that she has written it down. She has written down some of these builds and she's going to try and use it on the nurse.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. Or she's going to use now different add-ons. So, yeah. So for you guys, we're going to say the following because Kate is with us. This was the Perk Bud suggestions. There was K.M.K together with Falcon.
See you soon.
And of course the beautiful Kucho Kate.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. And together we say adios, wiedersehen, sayonara and arrivederci. And most importantly, K.M.K, Kucho Kate and Falcon out. And last but not least, stay safe out there, guys. Really, stay safe out there. Bye.
And now you are mine.